Hello everyone, today I'm here to do another book review, and the book I'm going to be talking about today is Summer Days and Summer Nights, edited by Stephanie Perkins, and it's basically 12 short stories contributed by all of these lovely authors, which I will go into more. This is almost like a follow-up to My True Love Gave to Me, which came out a couple years ago around the holidays, obviously, because if this isn't spring Christmas, I don't know what it does. So this is like a summer one, you know, so we have winter one and we have summer one. I hope they do a fall one because that would be a fall and Halloween one, like autumn, but going back to school, fall, and then, you know, Halloween. Yes, we can call it Autumn Nights. I don't know. I really loved My True Love Gave to Me. I thought it was so perfect. It had 12 cutesy, lovey-dovey romances. It had a lot of different ones, like paranormal ones. Majority, I really like these stories, so I was very excited when I learned that Summer Days and Summer Nights is coming out. But I really gotta say, I did not enjoy this one as much. I just really didn't, which I'll go into more detail, but I felt like this one really lacked for me a lot. And I don't know what it was. I really don't. I think, honestly, may have been what it was. I think this was sold as a cutesy summery romance, 12 short stories, which I was expecting different ones from, you know, like paranormal, kind of, you know, different ones. But I didn't really get a lot of cutesy, lovey-dovey romances. I got a lot of kind of short stories. Basically what I'm going to do is go through these 12 short stories and tell you what I thought about each of them in a really brief synopsis and basically tell you what I think. So overall, I gave this book a 3 out of 5. I really did. I enjoyed it, but I didn't really love it. I felt like it really lacked a lot for me. Whereas My True Love Gave to Me, I really liked the majority of these stories in here. There was maybe 2 or 3 that I was like, The majority of this one, I like maybe 2 or 3, and the rest were So that's a lot I really didn't enjoy. I like to say, I don't like filming kind of reviews, but that's how it goes sometimes. You can't, and not every book you read is going to blow you out of the water. You know, sometimes books are going to just leave you with the kind of that was okay impression, and that's what this one definitely did. So if you're looking for a cutesy, lovey-dovey, like anthology of 12 short stories, this one may not be the one for you because I really just didn't really see the amazingness from it. So let's go into it. The first short story was Head, Scales, Tongue, Tail by Leigh Bardugo, and I actually really liked this one. It was a very odd one. It was paranormal-ish, but it had a lot of summer things in it, and I really liked it. It made me want to read Leigh Bardugo's books because I haven't yet, and I know I'm stupid, but I really need to read them. But overall, I thought it was awesome. I thought it was fun with a little mixture of paranormal in there. I thought it was really cool. I gave it a 4 out of 5. The next one, The End of Love by Nina LaCour. I don't think I've read a Nina LaCour book, but I really didn't feel like this one was too much amazing. Like it was okay. I felt like it kind of lacked a lot. The romance was okay, but like I said, I didn't really love it. I felt like it was just kind of story. So I gave that one a 2 out of 5. Stand at the Cynagore by Libba Bray, and I read one Libba Bray book before, which is called Beauty Queens, and I liked that one a lot. This one was kind of odd. It was about like them working at this movie theater and how something came to life, and it was okay, but a lot of the humor I didn't really get. I felt like it was had a lot of satire in it, which I liked, but I didn't love. I felt like this was a very odd story. Like it was the one story in here I was like, this is the weirdest one, and it was okay. I gave it again 2 out of 5. Wasn't overly thrilled with it. The next short story is Sick Pleasure by Francesca Leiblock, and I can't even read this for you because it was a DNF. Did not finish it because it was confusing as mess. So in this short story, nobody has a name. It's just like A-L-B-K. That's what their names are, just letters. And that was just so confusing to me. I really tried. Like by page 4, I'm like, I can't do this. I cannot do this because it was like A was looking at M and the M was looking at C, and I was like, what? Like it was so confusing, so I could not finish this one, and it was just, like I said, I couldn't finish it. It was very confusing, so I don't have a rating for this one, so sorry to say. The next one is In 90 Minutes Turn North by Stephanie Perkins, and this one by far was my favorite of the whole book. And that should come to no surprise because it's Stephanie Perkins. And what I loved about this even more, if you read My True Love Gave to Me, there are 2 characters in her short story, and it's about this girl named Marigold and North, and you actually have a continuation of their story in this book, which I loved. So this one I love so very much. 5 out of 5, literally my favorite one of this whole book. Stephanie Perkins gold. The next one, Souvenirs by Tim Faraday. I liked this one. I felt like it was decent. The whole thing was about a breakup, so that was kind of sad, but the characters in it were really good, and I liked the growth and just the overallness of it, so I gave that one a 3 out of 5. Like I said, I liked it. Probably one of the better ones. The next one, Inertia by Veronica Roth. It was a very odd one. This is I said the Libba Bray one was the one that I didn't feel like fit in, but this one I think is the one that I felt like really didn't fit in this book because At least that one had a little bit of a summer thing going on, but this one did not. This was a very odd type of like paranormal thing. It was depressing, number one. Number two, I felt like it just didn't belong in this book at all. It just really didn't. So I get the one a 2 out of 5 because I just didn't really enjoy it. It was sad, and I just don't know why it was in this book, if I'm honest. I don't. The next one, Love is the Last Resort by Scoffer. Another one I did not finish because it was confusing. It's about all these people that work on this resort, but there were so many characters, and I had a really hard time keeping up with them. I got halfway through, but I just could not finish it because I was so confused on what characters, and like there was at least 20 characters, and that's a lot for a short story. 20 characters for a full-length novel, no problem, because you have like 300 plus pages to really flesh it out. Like 40 pages, that's not enough time for me to learn 20 characters. That's not enough time at all, so I could not finish it because it was too much to keep up with. Good Luck and Farewell by Brandy Colbert was another like okay one. I felt the romance was very fast. It happened like bam, but then again, it's only 40 pages, so a lot has to happen, but I really didn't feel like it progressed naturally. I don't know. I just didn't love it as much, so 2 out of 5. Brand New Attraction by Cassandra Clare. I like this one, but it was very odd. I really didn't feel like it had very much romance in it at all. It was just a very kind of odd romance. I don't know, but I like the whole dark carnival. I love the aspect of that. I thought that was the redeeming factor for this short story because otherwise I don't think I'd like it at all. But it's all about this carnival. It's like a scary carnival, which I would never be in at all. But I love the whole dialogue about that, but the love and the other stuff in it I did not enjoy, so I maybe give it a 2.5 or maybe 3 if I'm being really super critical here. But I wanted to like it because it's Cassandra Clare, but it was kind of odd. 1,000 Ways This Could All Go Wrong by Jennifer E. Smith. I've read a lot of Jennifer E. Smith's books, but I don't really like them. I feel like the love interest are, and this one I feel the same. It was okay. It didn't blow me away, but it wasn't horrible. So I gave that one a 3 out of 5. The last one, The Map of Perfect Things by Lev Grossman. I also could not finish it because it was odd. I heard it's been compared to like Groundhog Day, but I don't know, I couldn't finish that one either. So there you have it, a very harsh and critical rating of Summer Days and Summer Nights. I feel so bad that I didn't enjoy a lot of these stories, but if it just boils down to it, I just didn't enjoy it, and that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. But I think I went into this book expecting light, breezy summer romances, and I got a lot of different things and a lot of different stories that I just didn't really mesh well with. And it's okay, not to say this is a horrible book. I think a lot of people will love it, but you know, with anthologies, it's kind of hard to find which ones you'll like and which ones you don't like because you have a whole mixture of authors, but it's almost like a try before you buy these authors if you want to be interested in any of them. This book a 3 out of 5. It didn't blow me away. I much preferred My True Love Gave to Me, but I think that's because it's based around holidays and it's got that, you know, holiday love and all that stuff, but I was really hoping to like this one because summer contemporaries are like the bomb. So I was very disappointed that I didn't like this, but that's just how it goes. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Hopefully with the, you know, a better book review, a happier book review instead of this depressing one. But sometimes you just don't like things, and that's okay. Bye.